Hello, Jewett Hill Academy Design and Modeling Scholars. We have an activity, or I have an activity for you to do, which is called Structures 2.0. It's for middle school. You're going to be constructing a bridge, like you see as Structure 2.0, and you're going to have to go on to whiteboxlearning.com, and once you get on the site, you can either log in with your Clever, which is within CMS, and you would just click on Clever like this, and you're gonna see this come up where it say loading. But this time it's gonna probably load uh, for me as a teacher. Let's give it a second and see I'm in there. But I'm gonna log back out and show you after you do that. If you can't get in that way, you're gonna have to use your student ID number. You put in your student ID number. Uh, like I am for myself, I'm gonna put in mines, and then the group ID is G5B3S. Again, G5B like boy, 3 and S like Sam. And log in. Okay, you're gonna come to this page. See it say hello, teacher Fred. You're gonna click on your research. Once you get the research, you're gonna follow this procedure. You read your engine design process. It's going to tell you about your engineering design process. So we've been over that previously. So if you don't want to read, you can sit and read. It's going to read it to you. So you can just follow along as it's reading to you. Okay. After you finish with your engineering design process, you go to design challenge. And it says every design challenge has the rule that must follow the rules or the specification and tolerance that ensure that a design is compliant. Specifications are written direct descriptions of the size, shape, materials, and other details of a design. Tolerance design, tolerance defines, the allowable differences, minimum or and maximum in the size of a part. Again, if you don't want to read that, then you click this button. It's going to read it to you. All right. Then you got your performance criteria. You can do the same thing there. Specification and tolerance. Same thing here. Just put your cursor there and click the headphones. These are the two bridges. So you're going to have to decide whether you're going to do a side truss or a deck truss. And these are the specs down here. I'll get into this in more detail in a few minutes. So after you read that, then you go to background. You read a little about the structure, factor of safety. Then you come with factor of safety FS. It's the term used to describe how we design a structure to withstand more load than we think it will be exposed to. This way, the structure will be designed to carry loads in the worst possible condition. So, in one of your, when you go in the competition part of it, you're going to see why if your truck is too heavy, it depends on the load on your truck. This bridge still should withstand whatever load you have on that truck. If it don't, your bridge is gonna crash, and then you have to go back and design it again. Okay, to give you parts of a truss. So your top chord, your joints, your bottom chord, and webmaster. Then it continue to talk about uh, paralegal, and a triangle. All right, then you just continue. Use of a trust. Explain to you what the trusts are used for. Uh, then types of bridges. Talk about load. And here you see Warren Trust, Pratt Trust, Howe Trust, and you can hear. Okay, so when you finish the background, it's what? Trust system. Then it talks about types of forces, uh, the material strength, the structural forms, the trust stability, and they got mathematical equations. You can read over that, click on that, and so now you know for a trust to be statistically determined, determinate, or stable, it must satisfy the following equation. So this is what they normally use for trust, this equation. And you can go through that. All right. Then you got a worksheet. You can try it. You got consider the following trust. You got up to 5 questions, and which you have to turn those in. Then you go to the forces of a trust. And they go over that in detail. Then you got a worksheet on that. Then you go to internal forces. Then you got a worksheet on that. Then you got internal forces. You have a worksheet. Well, let's see. There's no worksheet on that one. And then stress and yield strength. Say if you don't want to read it, just click those headphones so you can learn about stress and yield. Okay, once you finish that, you can click next. And it's going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Like you got to select engineering. You got to wait for it to download. Okay, once you do that, uh, there's a note. Be sure to enter the appropriate values for the units you are using, like millimeters. We're going to do millimeters, I'm not doing inches. And then look at that. See, in the design section, which is here, you select 2D Truss, and you click the little I. That's what comes up. Then say set the truss type to Warren 2. All right. So we're going to click this little wrench. And it says, see, open over there. Set the truss type. I'm trying to find the truss type. Oh, envelope. Excuse me. Let me go back. Let's get out of that. All right. Okay, envelope. Let's just set that to 2. Set it to 2. And the number base 6. So 6. Then say click apply. Okay, after you do that, and they show a picture down what it looked like. Then you keep on going. Okay, you'll optimize the truss next. Now, okay, on analysis, we're going to select load test. All right, load test. So in load condition, it's a change applied load. All right, what applied load? Applied load is here. And they want me to change this to what? 400. All right, ups. Okay, that's a 400. All right, all right, 400 in. That's what it say. It's equivalent to 90 pounds. And it said hit apply. So we applied that. All right. On analysis, we're gonna turn on trust system. Let's see. Let me put it in the trust system. All right. You can see that the web number between the joints 3 and 4 and 4 and 5 are in tension. And because, excuse me, they are the darkest shade of the blue, we can see that their internal stress is strength, and we can also see the web number between the joints. Okay, so I should be able to see this. Okay, all right, web number, let's see. Okay, then in the trust system work area, you gotta click on web number, which I already did. Drop down, select 3 to 4. 3-4. All right. Number 3 and 4, you should see stress is higher. Okay, so y'all can go ahead and read this, or I'll you can hit these headsets. Okay, I gotta put apply, so that apply to it. Let's see, did I do this? I think I put apply to it. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do in the 2D truss work area. All right, so we gotta find the 2D truss area. 2D truss area is right here. Select web number, which I already did. 3 and 4. Change material to base wood. Base wood. Okay. Tell me a base wood here. Select. Okay, I already got that one. 2, 3, 4. Already got that. And material to base wood. Uh, 3, 4. 3, 4. Web number. They ain't showing 3, 4. 3-4. Very interesting. Should